Welcome to my video on an interactive Qt Creator framework using C++ language. So in this video, we will write a program for car rental management system. So this is Qt Creator interface, and now we have to create a new project by clicking this new or plus button. So I will click this, and now I will select this first option, Qt widget application, and now I have to decrease the size of this given window, and then I will click this choose button. Okay, now I have to give a title for my project. So here I will give title car underscore rental. Okay, and then I will click this next button, and now I have some more options, like I can create my project using UMake, CMake, QBS, but I will go along with UMake. This is by default, and then I will click next button. Now this is class information, like class name is main window and base class is Q main window. Header file name is main window.h and source file is main window.cpp. Okay, and I have clicked this checkbox to generate a form for user interface element, and then form file is main window.ui, I mean user interface. Okay, so this is information about our class. You can change, like class name can be changed, base class name can be changed. Okay, then you have to change all these information from your project. And now I will click this next button, and then you can select a language to translate your project, but I will go along with done. And now English is by default language. Okay, and I will click this next button, and now I have to select a kit. I have only one kit that is installed with Qt, so I will select it. In fact, it have a compiler, okay, to compile our code of project. So I will click next, and now I will click finish button, and now you can see our project is created successfully with name car rental. Okay, now we have to create a user interface first. So I will open forms file. So next I will open this main window dot UI. So now I have to use some user interface element like label. So first I will search label. You can search by typing here. Okay, like you can type here label. Okay, now you can select it, and now you can drag it into user interface. Okay, now I have to increase the width, and then I will change text value. Okay, so here I will type car rental management. Okay, so you can change text size, background color, font color, and how can you do it? You will select it, and then you will click right button from your mouse, and then you will select this option, change style sheet. Okay, now you will use name of widget as a selector, and name of widget is q label. Okay, and then this is body, and now I have to use a property that is font size. Okay, to change size of fonts. So here I will give value 30 px. Okay, and now I have to change the color of fonts. So here I will use color property, and then I will give value blue. Okay, you can use different background color, sorry, font color. Now I have to change the background color. Okay, so you will use background property and then colon, and now you will give a value. So I will give gray, sorry, light gray. Okay, you can use different color, and then I will click apply button, and then okay, but its size is very small and its color is very short. So I will change color. So here I will select it once again, and then I will click right button, and then I will change style sheet. Okay, now I will change back, sorry, font color, and I will set it white. Okay, so I will click apply button. Okay, now it is perfect, and then I will click OK. Now this is car rental management. Okay, so this is car rental management, and now I have to use this label once again, and I will drag it into this window, and now I will change the width and height, and now I will apply a style, and then I will select this change style key, and here I will use Q label as a selector. Okay, and now I will change font size by using font size property, and then I will give value 15x. Okay, and also I will change font color. So here I will use color property, and then I will give value blue. Okay, and then I will click apply button, and then OK button. Now I have to change the text value. So here I will use select a car. Okay, and now I will change. Sorry, our font size property was not applied. I will check it. What is the problem? I will choose this once again. Font size 15px. Sorry, I have mistake in spelling. So this is font size. Okay, now I will apply it, and then I will click OK button. Okay, now font size is changed, and now I will copy this, and then I will paste it on next line here. Okay, then I will change text value, and here I will give value number of days. Okay, so I have changed it. Now I have to use a combo box, okay, to provide some options for selection. So here I will search combo box. This is combo box. I will drag it into this user interface window, and then I will increase the width and a height. Okay, so I have increased width and height. Now I will change font size and color. So here I will use this change style sheet, and now name of widget as a selector q combo box. Okay, now pair of curly braces for body, and here I will use font size property, and then I will give value 15px, and then I will change the colors. Okay, so color is blue, and then semicolon. Now click apply button, and then OK button. Okay, so I have to provide some options. So I will select it, and then I will click right button, and then I will select edit items. Okay, now I have to click this plus button to add item. So here I will uh, provide here helping word, that is select. Okay, select car, and then I will click this plus button once again. Okay, and now first car is Corolla. You can use any car, Corolla, and then I will click this plus button once again, and here I will give option Civic, and then I will click this once again, and then I will give value Civic, and these are car names. Okay, and then I will click this plus button once again, and now I will give value Suzuki. Okay, okay. And in the last I will click this plus button once again, and then I will give value die, and then I will click this OK button. Okay, and now I have to use line edit widget. Okay, this is line edit widget, so I will use it here, and then I will increase width and height. Okay, and then I will apply some styles, like I will change its font size. For this I will use a name of widget as a selector. So this is q line edit. Okay, and then pair of curly braces, and now I will use font size. Okay, and I will give value 50px, and next I will change font color. So here I will use color property and then I will give value blue. Okay, and then I will click apply button and then OK button. Okay, now here our customer will select a car and then he will enter total number of days. So next I have to use two buttons. So I have to search push button. You can find here. Okay, but this is here and I will drag it here. Okay, and I will change uh, font size, sorry, text value, and I will enter OK. Now I have to apply styles here also. So I will select it and then I will click right button and then I will select this once again. And now I have to use Q push button as a selector. Okay, and then I will give sorry, I will use font size property and then I will give value 15 px and color blue. Okay, so all the styles are same and I will click apply button and then OK button. Now I will copy this, then I will paste it here. Okay, sorry, I will copy this OK button and then I will paste it here. Okay, now I will change text value. So here I will type cancel. Okay, and now a basic user interface is ready. Now we have to make this OK button and cancel button functional. Okay, so I will select this OK button and then I will click right button. Sorry, I will select it and then I will click right button and now I will choose this option, go to slot. Now I will select this click option and then I will click OK. Now a function is added to my file main window.cpp. Okay, so this function was initial sorry here in main window dot h. Okay, so this is on push button click function. We can change name of this function. So I will enter button function. Okay, you can use different name. Now I have changed the name of function and now I will go back to my file, that is main window.cpp, and now here I have to change function name. So now function name is button function. Okay, so now when OK button will be clicked, then we have to call this button function. So here we have to uh, fire a signal, then we have to connect that signal with a slot which will contain this button function. Okay, so what is process for this? We have to use connect method and here we have to use UI because we have to use a user interface element. Okay, then we have to use arrow and then we have to use our push button. Okay, so this is push button 1. We have changed the name of push button 1 and now name of this push button 1 is OK button. Okay, and then we have to use a comma and then this button will be fire a signal. Okay, and then this signal will be fired when it will be clicked. Okay, so here we have to use click method and here I have to use a comma and then I have to use this pointer and now we have to connect this signal with a slot. Okay, so here I have to define slot and this slot will contain function, that is button function. Okay, and in the last of statement we have to use a semicolon. Okay, now when OK button will be clicked, then a signal will be fired. Okay, and it will be connected with a slot that contains a button function. It means that when OK button will be clicked, then this button function will be called. Okay, so here we have to perform or write some code. So here I have to get value from our combo box. Okay, so first I have to declare a variable with type q string because when we have to get value from a widget or user interface element, then by default its value is string. That's why we have to declare a variable with type string, and then I will declare variable with name car. Okay, and next I have to get value from user interface element. That's why we have to use UI, then arrow, and now I have to define the name of user interface element, that is combo box. Okay, now we have to get the current uh, text. Okay, that's why we have to use arrow, and then I will search current text. So this is current text, and I have to use semicolon in the last of statement. Okay, now we have to get value from combo box, which value is selected. Then we have to assign the selected value to this variable whose name is car. Okay, so next we have to get value from line edit widget. So I have told that by default value in line edit widget or other widgets is string. Okay, that's why we have to use qstring, and then I have to declare a variable with name. You can use any name, but I will use name days. Okay, and then I have to get value from user interface element, that is our line edit. Okay, and then I have to get text. Okay, so I have to use semicolon in the last. Now I will convert this value into integer, because still its type is string type, and now I have to convert it to integer. So I will declare a variable with type int, and name of variable can be base underscore int. You can use different name. Okay, and now we have to convert it into integer. So I have to use the name of variable, that is this, and now I have to use a function dot to int. Okay, so in this way we will convert value of base variable into integer. Then we will assign this new value to these days int variable. Okay, now I have to set condition by using if condition. Okay, if car is equal, so first car was Corolla. Okay, Corolla, and then I have to set condition. Sorry, I have to calculate a bill for Corolla. Okay, so I should declare a variable here with type int. Okay, and I have to clear variable with name bill, and I will initialize it with 0. Okay, now I am defining that if car is equal Corolla, I mean that value in this variable is equal Corolla, then we have to calculate bill according to Corolla rent. Okay, so here I have to uh, find bill variable, then we have to calculate a bill. Okay, so here I have to set value 3000 for Corolla per day. Okay, now we have to multiply with total days. Okay, days in. Okay, now price or rent for every day or per day is 3000, and then we will multiply these 3000 with total days. Okay, if days are 2, then it will be multiplied with 2, and then bill will be calculated 600,000. Okay, so next I have to calculate bill for Civic. Okay, so here I have to use else if car is equal Civic. Okay, and then if car is Civic, then we have to use curly braces. Now we have to calculate bill once again, and then price for Civic should 4000, and then I have to multiply it with total days. Okay, and then I have to use semicolon, and next I have to use else once again. Okay, and now if car is equal city. Okay, so next I have to use pair of curly braces. Oh, sorry, and then sorry, pair of curly braces, and then I have to calculate bill for city. Okay, so we will multiply total number of days with 2000. Okay, by total number of days. Okay, and then use semicolon in the last. So these are total one, two, three cars, and now I will use else if once again, and now I will check condition that if car is equal Suzuki. Okay, Suzuki, then we have to set condition or calculate bill according to rent of Suzuki. So here I will calculate bill according to rent of Suzuki. So I will set 1500 per day for Suzuki rent. Okay, then I have to multiply it with total number of days. Okay, and then I will use semicolon, and in the last else if car is equal Hyundai. Okay, so Hyundai, then I have to calculate bill according to Hyundai rent. So here I will use bill, and then I have to calculate. So I will calculate 3500, and I will multiply this value with total number of days. Okay, so total number of days are in day underscore int value. Okay, so in this way we have calculated bill for all kind of cars. Okay, now I have to print final bill. So here I have to use queue message box, but first I have to include library for queue message box. So here I have to include it by using sharp include. Okay, and then I have to include queue message box. Okay, and now I can use this queue message box. So here I will use here. Okay, so here queue message box, and I have to define type. So its type should information. I mean it will show us information about bill. Okay, so here I have to use this, and then I have to set a title for our queue message box. So here I will set a title, and title should bill. Okay, bill, and then I will use a comma, and I will go to next line to make it clear and easy to understand. If you want to write the code in the same line, then you can do it, but I have to make it clear and easy to understand. That's why I am writing to next line. Okay, so here I have to print a string. So here I will print a string that total rent of. So here I have to print name of car. Okay, so here I will concatenate variable that contains car name. Okay, now I have to concatenate it with next string. Okay, so this plus is for previous string, and this next plus is for next string. Okay, so here I have to define next string. So car for now I have to define number of days. Okay, so here I will print number of days. So a variable contains that is days. So here I have to use this days variable, not days int, because then we have to print a value of variable by using queue message box. Then its type should string, not integer. Okay, if you have a string type variable, then first you have to convert into string type. Okay, so here this type is string. That's why I have to use days. Okay, so here I will use days. Okay, and then I will concatenate it with next string. Okay, so total rent of car for total days is. Now we have to print total bill. Okay, so this bill variable contains total bill, but its type is integer, so we cannot use this variable in our queue message box. So first we have to change its type. So here I will declare another variable with type string. So here I will define queue string and then bill underscore str. Okay, this is new variable. Now we have to convert value of bill into string. Okay, first its type is integer. So here I will use string and then scope operator. Now we have to define type of previous variable, that is number. I mean type of bill variable is number. Now I have to type here name of variable, that is bill. Okay, so in this way this bill or value of bill will be converted into string and then it will be assigned to this variable, that is bill underscore str. Now I will use this bill underscore str here after plus sign because I have to concatenate it with this is string. Okay, here I will use name bill underscore str. Okay, now in the last of statement I have to use semicolon and I am not to use plus sign in the last of this variable name because we are not concatenating any next string. Okay, so our process is complete and now I have to save it and then I will execute our project to test it. So we have to wait for a small time, then we will able to test our project. So now our project is executed successfully and here I have to select a car. Okay, so I will select Civic and here I have to enter total days. So here I will enter 3 days. Okay, so I will click OK button. Now total rent of Civic for three, sorry, here I should use 3 days. Okay, is 12,000. I will click OK and then I will cross it or close it and here I have to use for total days. Here I have to use days. Okay, is. Now it will be shown as a total rent of Civic for 2 or 3 days is, then total bill will be printed. Now we should make this cancel button functional. So here I will use this connect method once again, connect. Okay, then now because this is user interface element, that's why I have to use UI and then arrow and now I have to use push button 2. Okay, because we have to make functional our push button 2, that is cancel button. Okay, now we have to fire a signal. Okay, signal when it will be collect. Okay, and now I will use comma here and now I will use this pointer and will be connected with a slot. Now I have to call the function and this is close function that is provided by Qt framework. Okay, close function. This is close function and I will use semicolon in the last. Okay, now in this way we have made functional our cancel button too. Okay, now we have save it and now I will execute it once again, test it. Now our the both buttons are functional, so we will test it. So this is our output. Now I will select a car. Now I will select the city car and then I will enter 2 days. Okay, and then I will click OK button. Now total rent of city for 2 days is 4,000. Okay, I will OK button. Now you can see OK button is functional. Now we will test next car, that is Corolla, and I will select total number of days only one. I will click OK. So total rent of Corolla for 1 day is 3,000. I will click OK. Now I will test next car, that is Suzuki. Okay, and now I will select it for 5 days. Okay, and then I will click OK button. Now total rent of Suzuki for 5 days is 7,500. So I will click OK. Now I have to select Hyundai. Okay, so I will select it for 3 days. Okay, now I will OK button. Now total rent of Hyundai for 3 days is 10,500. Okay, now our program or project is working perfectly. So now we have to test this cancel button. So I will click this cancel button, and now you can see our user interface window was closed. So it is all about uh, car rental management system. I hope this video will be very helpful and easy to understand for you. If you like this video, please share with your friends, and still you have not subscribed our YouTube channel, so please subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.